evening I made champagne lollipops. This is the first time I've ever made them, but I have a really, really good girlfriend who is getting married this coming weekend. And she is a huge fan of champagne. So I thought this was a fun way that I could incorporate champagne into a fun baked good that would travel with me all the way to Seattle for her wedding. So I'm a bit of a recipe whore. So I'll take recipes from food bloggers I love and respect and follow very closely, and then oftentimes I will try and make them my own, which is part of the fun of baking and cooking. What you see as I go through, the adventure and the act of creating these champagne lollipops is, really me trying to follow the recipe as close as I can in a way that others will be able to replicate, while also making small modifications that I think will, in the end, make the recipe better, make it a little more mine.
I want it to burn. I'm so scared. It's like one of those things, like as soon as the sun's gonna be like done.
I blog because I found that there were a lot of folks that I would bake for and cook for that wanted to know my recipes and how I put them together so that they could share them with their loved ones. And I one day put together a 30 before 30 list, a list of 30 things I wanted to complete before I turned 30, and one of them was to start a food blog. Things on the list range from the very small, like baking with yeast, to something much larger, like buying a home. I'm afraid of yeast. I'm really afraid of yeast. Something about it has always frightened me.
Candy's so tough. It's like, it's perfect 1 second and then burnt the next.
I started the blog as something that was purely for myself. It was a really selfish endeavor. It was on my 30 before 30 list. It was something I wanted to accomplish, and in the beginning, I think, really a box that I wanted to check off and say, hey, I've done this. And it's become, I think, much more fulfilling than I originally envisioned. And a lot of that is because of the folks that follow me and comment and share my recipes, share them with their friends. They make them again, and then they tell me how they turned out when they made them. And that was really kind of an unexpected and really exciting bonus of creating the blog. And now I think that's a large part of why I continue to do the blogging. If I could do anything that I wanted and money was not an object, then this is what I would spend all of my time doing. I didn't say that it was after a breakup. I decided to put my 30 before 30 thing together. That's a fine villain. You didn't really know that.
You always have to learn how to bake these out of NyQuil. Then you can really be a mom. Honey, suck on your cherry lollipop. You're getting drowsy? I don't know why.